opinion is basically that the ACLU is losing their shit. I mean, my God, they have turned into a propaganda mechanism, I guess you could say. I mean, look at this. So, ACLU National, to recap, Donald Trump confirmed the ban is a ban. Noted Muslim ban 2.0 is a quote-unquote watered-down political correct version of original. Okay, so let's look at these tweets. The Justice Department should ask for an expedited hearing of the watered-down travel ban before the Supreme Court and seek much tougher version. The Justice Department should have stayed with the original travel ban, not the watered-down politically correct version they submitted to the Supreme Court. And again, travel ban. People, the lawyers, and the courts can call it whatever they want, but I'm calling it what we need and what it is, a travel ban. Now let's go back up to, so we have travel ban, travel ban, travel ban. And now let's go back up and look, Muslim ban. Are we reading the same tweets? Last I checked, non-Muslims were also prevented from coming to the country. And they're making a big deal about the word ban. So, what does ban mean in law? A ban is a formal or informal prohibition of something. Bans are formed for the prohibition of activities within a certain political territory. Some see this as a negative, equating it to a form of censorship or discrimination, and others see it as maintaining the status quo. Some bans in commerce are referred to as embargoes. Ban is also used as a verb similar to meaning to prohibit. So yes, people from other countries that were designated high-risk countries by the Obama administration they are being prohibited from coming here due to the fact that people within that country are high risk to, hate Americans and want to do harm to Americans. Because we don't need, jihadis blowing themselves up and killing hundreds of people. And so here's Jamil Dakwar. He's the director of the ACLU Human Rights Program. Apparently, he also lectures at John Jay College. So he's doing the same thing. Let the record reflect that Trump admits yet again that Muslim ban 2.0 is nothing but quote-unquote politically correct version of Muslim ban 1.0. Now, so let's look at the tweet. The Justice Department should have stayed with the original travel ban, not the watered-down politically correct version they submitted to the Supreme Court. Am I crazy, or are they not saying what he's saying and then saying he's saying what their mischaracterization? I mean, I would swear this says Muslim ban 2.0 and this says travel ban, but maybe I'm just crazy. And, he retweeted this too, glad we both agree the ban is a ban, because he said, we need to be smart, vigilant, and tough. We need the courts to give us back our rights. We need the travel ban as an extra level of safety. Again, travel ban, not Muslim ban. But yeah, in terms of being a ban or not, yes, it prohibits people from coming here. That, by definition, is a ban. It's a temporary ban, but being a ban in itself doesn't make it unjust or illegal. So I just thought I'd, bring this to your attention. This is the level that the ACLU is operating at. This is pure propaganda. They literally, it's straight up lying. They're not even going to the extent of trying to hide it. They just take something Trump says, describe it completely differently, and then attack that mischaracterization of what it is. And it's, effectively a straw man argument. So this is the level, this is the level our human rights lawyers are at. And I think it's good to have good human rights lawyers out there. But if this is their best argument, I'm really worried for human rights. Who's gonna defend human rights in a legitimate way if this is what the ACLU is reduced to? And I don't think Trump's travel ban infringes on the Constitution or at all. But we'll see what happens in the courts. But I think if it did go to the United States Supreme Court, it would be allowed. So anyways, this is the ACLU, folks. They're pretty ridiculous, and it's kind of sad because growing up, I was always taught that they were a good organization, but it doesn't seem that way, and yet a lot of people blindly follow them no matter what they say or what they do. It doesn't matter how much they literally just outright lie. People will, if you look at the comments, it's like he's doing your job for you. What do you mean it's like he's doing your job for you? You mean because they lied about what he said? If he was doing their job for them, they literally could have just retweeted it and not mischaracterized it. So if you look at a lot of these comments, it's like completely in favor of the ACLU's comments, and it's like, I don't know what these people are reading, but they're just so far gone that anything the ACLU says is gold to them, and that's not healthy. So I will talk to you guys later, but the ACLU is basically propaganda at this point.